Okay. That was horrible. We'll start. Fucking hell. Got a bit of a shaky start to the stream. Lag. Then I had to restart everything. And then it wouldn't even let me do the dual streaming. Let's see if it's working now. Thank you very much, Logtender. I love seeing you in here. I'm hoping that everything's fixed now. Obviously, because I was gone for so long, that group did kick me. I feel shattered, man. And it's only 8. To be fair, I've been up for 12 hours, so that makes sense. I've been awake for 13 hours. No wonder I'm tired. Let's get this down me. Sorry about the shaky stream, kids. Woke up at 6:45 today, just because it was too light in my room. So I woke up at 6:45. Then I had a drink, had a buzzball at 9:30. And I went straight onto the stream. I've been streaming until what time was it? It was like 4:30. I went to the gym and then come back, and now it's 8 o'clock almost. Jesus. It's been a full day. Full day of eating. Let's I'm gonna change spec and then let's change spec quick. Just so I can make sure. Wait, I want to change out of. I don't know. Change it out of necrotic aura and then go back into it because that was kind of annoying. Then we'll go to the dummies and make sure that it's properly fixed before I go into any keys. I didn't even think that would happen. I didn't even know that was something that could happen. Reported as a bug, it's not even real. It's just my game's being shit. I did that 40 mil burst at the start of Ecodome there and didn't even have necrotic aura or anything. Dude, I'm not going to. I'll just go to the single target one. Okay. Looks like the aura is on because I can't. That scared me for a moment then. That looks like it is on. I am at 10 star. I need to test something out quick as well. Test out what my death rock. Dude, it's so laggy here while it loads everyone in. I hate Dawn of Gold, dude. Okay, cool. My death rock aura works fine. Let's get out of it. What am I in combat with? Let us go. Okay. It'd be ideal to get a 14 Ecodome again. I would take our halls. Oh, I was literally okay. What? Thought this group was gonna be ready to go. I'm tired, boss. I'll start my Discord. Oh, yeah, so that's good. Oh, let's fucking do some stuff. Nice with, and it's a DH as well. We've got DH and we've got a warrior. This group is shaman, warrior, monk, DH. Alright, there's no fucking thing. And it's gonna take forever for me to zone out and zone back. My neck hurts. I'm not flexing. But my neck hurts like shit. Because I did shrugs at the gym as well. I've got a bit of a tension headache from that. 44 kgs in each hand. Bam. I might take some painkillers actually. Cold and flu? Cold and flu? I don't have a cold or flu. But it's got paracetamol and it's got caffeine in it. It has gone. What's this? Dizziness, no. Fair enough. Maybe I won't take these. Probably we shouldn't take these. I'll go over it. We want Soul Reaper as well. That's something we missed. What do I take off? This. I don't even need Grip of the Dead either, but I'll just keep it. Long Grip would be better. Long Grip. And then otherwise I'd take that off for something else. Maybe Interrupt. Shorter Interrupt. Makes sense. I feel like I need a better button for Soul Reaper. There you go. Perfect. Slamming. Long grip.
5.
I got that long grip.
3, 2, 1.
I got no potions. Wait, do I? I should do. Yeah, I got loads. Fuck it. Alright. Okay. Let's do this shit. Sanlayn. That's the build. Is the guy Sean? No. Why you dead? Why you dead? I'm presuming that you probably do Soul Reaper on AoE now, because if you proc a Sudden Doom, you want your mages to be buffed by it. That would make sense. What do you want to do here? Fuck, I lost my thing. Oil beast soon. I've already got it. Let's keep this festering side for the next map. Does my coach does it work on YouTube, Julian? Did you get anything for that? Because I think that command might just be for Twitch, but I did enable it for YouTube as well, so no. Having to restack my buff is super 8. And I can't see if I've got Dark Transformation as well. Oh, I'll have to fix that. That's annoying. Oh, to be fair, you probably could go on there and grab it. But... Come on. When people ping me, it's just like, what do you actually want? Man, if we're forced to play Unholy, I'm quitting. Wow. I don't think I'll be forced to play Unholy. I think it'll probably be alright if you don't. Look at this guy. Focus this guy. I'm Reaper maxing. Soul Reaper maxing. Thank you. That's good feedback. I will fix that. I needed to know that, to be fair, because I can do it on Twitch, but it doesn't work on YouTube, so I do need to fix that. So thank you very much. I want to play Frost for once, and Deathwing is so smooth to play. Oh, mate, you're preaching to the choir here, because I was so keen for it. I was so keen for a Deathwing and Frost season, and it doesn't look like like it will be. Where you going? Where's tank? Where's tank? What? Why would we reset? The vote thing is covering the DPS meter, and that's all I want to see. Finally. Some good fucking food. Yeah, I was hoping you could possibly help me with a small problem I'm having. Can you show us a true rotation of frost? I wouldn't be able to tell you the true rotation. But I know a general rotation, it works for me. That's not good, that's not good, that's not good. This tank is as unsure of his abilities. He does not know what he's doing. Sorry. 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 Where do you want to go? That is so obnoxious, but it has to be because you need to see it. It's the whole point. I bugged unhalted to make it that way. How much does it hurt if you stand in that? Like, a lot? Probably not. You think I can play Rider in Raid and stop standing in M+? Yeah, definitely. He's not. Yeah, almost certainly you can. You play whatever you want, honestly, really. How big is the difference between Frost Rider and Deathbringer at the moment? You say it. How big is the gap? If I had to put a number on it, I would say something like 1-2%. So if you really love Deathbringer and you play better with Deathbringer, you will do more damage as Deathbringer. You have to be on the ball with popping Trollbane's Icy Fury to take advantage of that and bring out what the Sims say Riders does better at. Okay, so everyone's gone. Let's just fucking... Dude, I hate this, man. So annoying. What would you recommend for Season 3, having 2 weapons or 1? 2. Two weapons. Let's try and find another key then. Adrian Warcraft. Sui. One day you'll be able to just do a key and it just work out. Can show the rotation that works for you because I could really use some help. I used to main on Holy, but I'm going Frost next season. See if I can get something up for you. Killer Machine. Killer Machine in order of priority. Spend Killer Machine if you have 2 Killer Machines. Spend Killer Machine if you're about to drop Bone Grinder. Spend Killer Machine if you have 1 Killer Machine and can't do anything else. So, top priority is like this. It is Obliterate. Obliterate on 1 target. Frost Scythe on 3 targets or more. So that's Killer Machine. Spend your Runic Power on Frost Strike or Glacial Advance. So, I'll show you a little something. I'll show you a little something. That's your opener. Bear with me. There's the link. That's your opener. Is your priority. There's your priority. As a base. Take those photos and write them down. And you know what is to figure out which part is Killer Machine. It's the lighty uppy bit on your rune spenders. Killer Machine you get from auto attacking, and your auto attacks crit. Right. It's a code game. What silence? If you go to any of my Frost videos, I have the build in there. Just go to one of those videos and then you can copy the build off that. Oh, the Sims True Rider Unholy is better for raid. know if it's true. It's we'll see, won't we? I don't always trust Sims straight off the bat, unless somebody who writes Sims actively says that they're trustworthy. I don't trust them. And right now, no one who I know that writes Sims has said that they're trustworthy. So. There's 2 PIs in this group. What video would you recommend for Frost? You have so many. Any of them. Dude, Ecodome fucks my stream. Every time I get into Ecodome, my stream just tanks. This is what I'm using for Sanlayn. What is it about Ecodome that absolutely just shags my PC? I'm so sorry that it's skipping frames.
4, 3,
this is so weird.
2, 1.
It might be the multi-streaming thing. That's so annoying. If that's the case, mate, what? If that's the case, and like my stream takes too much stress on the CPU, yeah, dude, I'm gonna have to get a new one. Okay, we can do this if you want. First time here. This is going to be AIDS. Go. We don't need to stay here. Ecodome is too much stress on my PC. That's so weird. Is it possible to play competitively as Frost? Yeah. Really want to pop my cooldowns, but this. Hey, NL Rax, thank you very much for the sub, you little legend. I appreciate that. Love all the support that you guys give me. Shags my PC. British humour. Oh, dude, really? Just this? This is not going to be a good key to show how much slappage Sanlayn does. Yeah, legend. After the nerfs, it looked like we were doomed to wait again. We were really good. We were really good. Welcome to the slideshow. For every part of the stream is one frame after the other. Next picture, please. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's doing this. It wasn't doing this before. Fuck. It's ever since I started dual streaming on Twitch and YouTube. It seems to be doing this. Oh, I don't like that you have to press Soul Reaper now. Kind of shit. Actually cleaned up. Okay, thank God. Maybe it's just that bit. Maybe it's just that part is really awful for some reason. Oh, I lost my stats! Not for that, don't stack up for that. We don't have the damage to do this. And I'm not getting PI. Am I getting PI? I don't feel like I am. We're dead. I'm going to have to find a different group. NGL. Ecodome is very shitty. Ecodome looks like nothing's really working properly. I did a full computer restart because I thought it was on my end. Turns out it wasn't. We're okay though. We're surviving this to be stuck on the box. That's crazy. Let's get the fuck out of here so I can actually stream properly. Good, not good. I can't wait to get a new computer. Well, not a new computer, just a new CPU. But I'm probably going to upgrade the motherboard and the RAM at the same time. I get 3DX. It's still really bad. Fuck this shit, dude. Oh, fuck. I'm curious if Frost is so much better for damage. How are you on Holy? Why are you playing on Unholy? Because Unholy does loads of damage. Is DB dead on arrival? No, it's not dead on arrival. You could do well with it. Yeah, none of these mobs get necrotic aura. How weird. Is this mob? No, none of them have. None of them get it. Gonna make a suggestion you show someone's damage or dishing out as frost. I'm not going to do that because I want to play Unholy. I've been playing Frost for 6 weeks. Fortunately, sorry mate. Haven't played any Sanlayn keys whatsoever. This is my first day doing Sanlayn keys. I'm not going to do Frost keys.
Your survival wasn't necessary.
This is sad. I don't want to do this. So which one is really stronger, Unholy or Floss? I've got to test it, mate. I can't say for real. I can't give you a definitive answer without testing it, and that's what I'm doing right now. It looks like Unholy is probably a bit stronger, but that's not a real answer. That's just me just giving you something to go off of. You know what I mean? Hello, Favician. Yeah, same Sanlayn, same commander build. I want to stay in this group. No offense to them. I get it's the first time, but like, I need to test some shit, dude. Can't test anything in here. I'll just finish it with them, but fuck. That's annoying. This boss is going to be so it. I'm a bit sad for Soul Reaper. They should rework this spell. How do you make an execute ability less shit? Do you know what I mean? It's quite difficult to understand. Please, no. So yeah, how do you make execute not just execute? See that? Didn't interrupt my target. The one that I tapped to. maybe a passive. Popping a wound under 35% HP. Grants the target Soul Reaper. Heat Gaming, finally been trying to catch one of your streams for a while, but schedule never lined up. Yeah, I don't stream too often, but when I do, they are good. Let me tell you that. Yesterday I scored 9.4 overall in Frost 13 halls. Seeing you played me make me want to test it on Holy Build. Give it a go, dude. It's good. Oh. There's no loss or anything in this group as well. I can't be in this group. I did say sorry before I left. I said to them, sorry, I really need to test stuff, and I'm afraid that this might just not be the group for me to do that in. I'm going to have to go. And he said, all good, champ. And I said, I'm sorry again. He took it like a champ. Or girlfriend is at a festival type thing. Pride. I think it's broken. She has a poor feet. She just texted me saying, please walk to me and drop me off some shoes. And I said, no. Oh, I should have just done this. Went to the gym today. Yeah, boy. Did a bit of shoulders. Did a bit of legs. And did a bit of shrugs. And also finished off with a bit of abs. But when I go to the gym these days, I kind of just do maybe like 2 or 3 exercises of the muscle that I want to train. And then I always finish off with either abs or legs. But today, I was just doing shoulders. And so I did dumbbell shoulder press. I did lateral raise. I did seated lateral raise. And then I got a kettlebell. And I got like a heavy kettlebell there. And did like front raises. Like that. Yeah, and then I started off instead of doing legs at the end like I normally do like a set of squats. I did it at the start because I knew I'd get to the end of the workout and I wouldn't want to do it, but also I knew that I wanted to do abs. So I was like, if I try and do squats and abs at the end, I won't do it. So yeah, my workout was like, it was started off with squats, so squats, dumbbell shoulder press, lateral raise. Fucking light isn't working. I want to put my light on. Squats, dumbbell, shoulder press, lateral raise, seated lateral raise, front raise, leg raises. It's only 6 exercises, so it's not too bad. But I am exhausted because I've been up for 13 hours. Right, let's get something proper going. A hauls. That'll do. No, gotta go hard. What if I open my blind? Let's see. Tiny little shorts on as well. It's a bit better. camera. I wanted to get a Sanlayn key done today, but I don't know if I'm going to be able... Hold a second. Look at this guy's guild. I'm Mobley PTR. What the fuck? I'm Mobley PTR. Are you in my stream? Are you in my stream? Don't lie. What the fuck? There's 11 people in it as well. Hunter. Why your guild my name? Why your guild name is my name? I'm Mobley. I'd like to see his response. That's fucking weird. That's fucking weird. Can he respond? It's kind of... Lol. Fuck it. Oblivion. Oblivion PTR. Fuck. How strange is that? That's so strange. Anyway. Yeah, alright. I'll send you the build.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're welcome, Trevisian. I hate that it like gets rid of your ghoul. That's so annoying. I guess it's to clear like buffs or anything you might give it outside. What's happening with Unholy? I see you testing it more. Yeah, it just seems to be fucking doing some bits right now. This seems to really be pumping. That wasn't like a big burst. That wasn't particularly epic. You know what I mean? Oh. Brother, please. Oh, he lagged. Okay. Oh, so 15 as well. That's odd. Unholy S tier, didn't you hear? I should know this. Yeah. I saw Max's stream. Was wanted to speak to a DK yesterday. Sadly, I wasn't there. Surely we're not doing that. Surely we were just resetting, right? We're just resetting, surely. Hello, Unhalted. Nice to see you. How you doing? Oh, got the music one. I'm not resetting. Oh. Yeah, I'm alright. It's been Jim. I hate PTR, man. It said Hall's 14. I'm swear. This is cursed. I'm watching Ox attempt to kill Mop Normal to go back to the gym. Oh, really? I didn't know your shoulder's fucked. Everyone's shoulder's fucked all the time, I swear. But nice, that's good to hear though. Rider Unholy since Sanlayn got gutted. No, it's not that bad. I think everyone's dooming about The Sims and made it look bad. Made it feel bad, but it's actually not that bad. Is my pet dead? You're kidding. What's going on? Oh. Horrible. I'm not even playing Sanlayn perfectly, and it's doing well, doing bits. This is not a good representation of that, but we played all day, and it has been doing very well all day. Yes, Dean, my man. Back from the gym, and back from. Turns out, Dean, I didn't even need to reset anything because it's Ecodome that fucks me. I don't know what it is. But Ecodome fucks my computer to the point where I can't even stream it. Yeah, how weird is that? It's unheard of. I'm just gonna be like that when the patch comes. If it is like that, well, I'm gonna upgrade my computer anyway. So hopefully that fixes it. Yeah, I do. I can make it myself. I'm a graphic designer. I just need to sit down and do it. I was a graphic designer by trade. So I can get some going. But like I wasn't doing a lot of did they reset? I presume they did. Yeah, that's literally what it'll be. It'll be monster cans. And it'll be different colour monster cans. And like some monster cans will have like a little glow or something. Gold monster can, normal white monster. White monster to start, then it'll be like Mango Loco next. Then it'll be like gold in the next one. And then anything above like 6 months, I'll do like a black ultra with a Lich King helmet on top. I've actually got a really cool picture. Oh, I can't even grab. Quick enough. It'll look like this. It'll look like that. I wonder if Sackrood might be better.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Why does it feel like the burst is really low? Please give me the Vampiric Strike. Are you kidding? I didn't get didn't get any Vampiric Strike procs. Oh, and then I did. Nice. This is so scuffed. Why do people do this? Why do people do this pull? Like, why do you drop down there? They just see big shard and they're like, oh yeah, nice, go on in. I love that, yeah, nice. It's like, it's fucking 15, dude. We've never done this key. Probably not, because it's literally PTR. I'm not pulling. Yeah, but you're pulling the mobs which can pull other mobs. Like, stop. Let's get a fucking Arakara going. Sad indeed. Just want to play the game. Oh, Tommy, let's get that. Sorry, I missed that, bro. Dale, you must. Can I use your assistance at some point to help automate the Twitch rank keys for my Discord? Because it was okay back in the day when I didn't have many of you guys coming in, but now I have people like 10 people a day coming in for my UI. I need to automate this. My Discord is just pinging people constantly as well. I love Arakara. The first pool is the worst and the first boss, but after you get past there, the dungeon is sick. But like, I'm a big believer in just splitting up the first pool. Yeah, it's good. The base dungeon. I voted for this dungeon. What did I vote for? I voted for this dungeon. And I forgot. Maybe Dawnbreaker, because I like Dawnbreaker. I think it's a good dungeon. Although, if this doesn't work out, this key, I will make my own. I'll do an Arakara 12. Twinsies! Bit weird. Let's eat some food. Currently using talents PTR Void Weaver. Fantastic. Fantastic. I'm going to try a sack root as well. So I can't be asked for the orbs. They're pissing me off. So either that or like Solea's.
5, 4.
Doesn't holy single target still feel like shit? No. No, it doesn't. Not with the commander build. This build feels good. And you can even have more if you wanted to. Just take off Death Rot and put Rotten Touch in. And that goes for all builds. Bedtime for you? Gee, no, Dean, no. To be fair, yeah, it's almost 9. Fair enough. I'm going to go to bed at like 11. Actually, I have to wait for my girlfriend to get back from Pride. I didn't even cleave. Didn't even cleave my infliction. I want to kill myself. I want to kill yourself. No, I'm joking, joking. In-game, in-game, in-game. No, not even in-game. Nothing. Stream tomorrow? Probably, yeah. Actually. Good night, mate. Sleep well. See you in the next one, buddy. Can always count on you to be there. Yeah, I think I will stream. I just have to make sure my girlfriend's... Well, she's going to be hungover, but she might force me to hang out with her. That would suck. I love my girlfriend. Hi, mate. Holy is so back. Holy never left. Oh yeah. Everyone moulding. Everyone crying. And shitting and farting everywhere. And pissing and puking. Meanwhile, Unholy's just being just fine. Yes, got the Reaping buff as well. Me, man. I'm about to get a massive amount of lag here, so I'm going to go somewhere no one is. And use all my cooldowns before that shit happens. Oh! They fixed the lag! On John. That's sick. Normally I lag out loads there. Like a massive frame skip, but apparently not. And today. Come on. Glad both specs are doing pretty fine. Certainly are. Giuseppe, my man. No, I'm gonna lose my stacks and I'm gonna piss myself while I'm doing it. Now, it's not going to be very good on this next boss, I don't think. Unless I save sudden doom procs. And my burst. So I'm not worried, but I deal with Az on the boss. Come on! Every time. This hunter just said, I'll deal with the ads on the boss. Just switch if they get close. Get up. I'll take that. I'll love that, actually. That's so sick. So in that case, let's fucking have it. Yeah, don't. Sorry, mate, they got close. What are you supposed to stack for that? What is the conditions for this boss to eat the ads? I'll just destroy these ads. I didn't need to put a D&D down there, but I did. Bizarre. Nice. Yeah, this boss does suck. I started to get more interested in testing the PTR on the strangers by watching this stream. It's so interesting, honestly. Like it's brought back my love for WoW because at that point in the season I was so bored. There's nothing to do. Sanlayn Meta is still getting beat out by Frost. I think Unholy's actually doing better than Frost, but they're all kind of on the same page at the moment. Just Soul Reaper something. Soul Reaper that guy. Oh, it's actually going to go off as well. Huge. I should be doing my D&D first, and I know this as well because this is literally one of the things I teach people when we have sessions together. I'm not practicing what I preach. No. Fuck. That's really bad.
Your survival wasn't necessary.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, and he's so high. Let's go this way. All the shit's there now. Ah, there we go. Fuck's sake. This is a fucking dog shit hole. I'm just constantly trying to do CC. It doesn't even work. Alright. And I only had a pot. One festival. Oh. Big burst coming up. And it doesn't matter because this next pack is fucking tiny. Do you think the Commander Rider build would be any good for M+, considering... Yes, that's what I'm using now, but just Sanlayn instead of Rider. But yeah, well. So I've got death foil in him. Okay. Oh, nice. I'm about to get my burst as well. And I have all my stacks. Brilliant. Necrotic Aura. Doesn't really go on this guy very well. Have to be right under him. That's annoying. It's so shit that it's 8 yards or some crap like that. Good. Playing the game on hard mode because I have to stay under the boss. Single target is actually really decent. Oh, that's fine. Yes, Linus. My homeboy. My guy. So happy with Rider Season 3. Hate Sanlayn. Yeah, you can definitely play either or. It's not going to be a big issue. I've been playing Rider since the beginning of the World Within. Ooh. I don't like these mobs only because you have to move out of Death and Decay quite a lot. Oh, thank you, Linus. Love you. That's okay. I don't expect you to. Oh, I love you too, man. You're a legend. I'll never forget you, ever. You will always be in my heart for the rest of my life. You're one of the people in my life that changed me as a person for the better. The Tiber Commander Sanlayn build looks good. Has single target and good AoE. New tech found. Don't know about tech, but certainly is okay. Oh, good. Oh, I should have done that. We're dead. I'm just going to hold my cooldowns for a second. Did that go off? I don't look it went off. Don't move anymore. Five minutes. We can do this. Oh, there's no more mobs. We have to do the other side. Still doable. Any difference? They're all really close, genuinely. There you go, that's my talents I'm using. Genuinely, they're all really close. Where's my music gone? Gonna lose my stats. Just focusing in. I'd like to time this, but I don't know if we're going to. Nope. Dead. I lost my stats as well. So aids. What is going on? These like things give 5%. All of them die. We actually might do it. We're missing 2%. How sad. Run! Did the drones give enough? Did the drones even give anything? Oh. I'm fuming. It's that guy's death on the boss. And we'd have been okay. Well, it's that wipe that we had on the left hand side. We would have been okay. That's a shame. Oh well. That's okay damage compared to MM Hunter, but I have no idea how good these people are. Oh, wow, skilled player, but that is not normally. This is very insane. They may need to maybe check in PC and game. Maybe him not cheating. Not reading that whole thing. Check in PC. He not normal. GG. Maybe I might run that back as a 2. One sec.
Get those lights off.
Have I tested Ellie Shaman? I don't play Ellie Shaman. I don't play Shaman in general. Nothing against him. Probably could do. Ellie, my good friend Oxrock does though. What? Ecodome? Huge. I'm certain that said Arakara. Maybe I'm on crack. My score has not gone up like all season. Whoa. Gotta do Rider Frost. Look at that Mage's damage. You know why? Not loads. The Soul Reaping. Holy shit. Soul Reaping in AoE. Let's just say. To be fair, even if. Let's just say, like, took 10% off that. Let's say I never pressed Soul Reaper ever, and it just took 10% off of Mages, just flat. That'd be 10% off Mages, 10% off Legion, 10% off Army. $50, $70, $55, $70, $200, so $320, $325 mil less damage. Let's just say. Even $325 mil 25 less mil damage. That still put me at just almost 13 mil. I got mail. Get in. Yes. That'll do for a Sanlayn key though. Oh, Dexmore. Interesting pog. I need to put the next parts of the transmog comps on before everyone loses their mind. Is Unholy stronger than Frost? I don't. I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, probably. Actually, fuck it, yeah. I don't know. It's so hard to tell. With dungeon testing, PTR's so shit. I will be able to tell you week one. Week one, the dungeon's open. I will be able to tell you because I'll be slamming keys with my guild, and those keys will always they'll complete loads, and they'll actually do it properly. So that week I'll be able to tell you. But right now, it's so difficult because I have no idea the skill level. I have nothing to compare myself to. Because the only other people doing streaming for DK is like Supreme and Warpen, and the groups that they get into and that they do are slightly better than mine. Like Supreme, for example, is playing with fucking Kira. Like you're gonna slap when you do keys with those guys. But I'd say I do watch Warpen, and he's very helpful. Like especially to like anchor myself and be like, okay, what's good damage? Whatever he does is good damage. But it's just that at the moment. It's literally us three. Us three. We are the only DK streamers at the moment. I don't know anybody else. And so it's difficult. I think Unholy is doing better. Honestly. Because I don't enjoy Rider, and to play Rider is aid. What is that on his back? It's got a Brewfest thing on his back, I think. Is that? Chicken. Supreme refuses to try Sanlayn right now, and it's frustrating. Probably because he's played it all season. Honestly, the fact you guys have got me playing Sanlayn is ridiculous. But I'm doing it. That man's the GOAT. He's been pushing for all season, and he would have been pushing Sanlayn, which is fucking boring. But the Commander Sanlayn build is something a little bit different. Did you happen to catch Max's tier list he put together from all the different players? I haven't watched it. Should we watch it on stream while we wait for this key to get done? We'll just watch the DK bit because that's the only interesting bit. Oh, he streamed it. When did he have today's snack on? Okay, here.
And if it's been since Legion, it's just kind of whatever. When it comes to Frost, though, the Frost changes are actually.
So I think it's also like a weird fight dependent spec too.
And genuinely, one of the biggest problems with that too, and this is where like they have like an identity crisis right now. It seems is because you're going to be playing Chrono Warden, right? And it's like mainly buff focused. Is one of the big issues is log hooks just don't work properly.
Be a very good help to them. But today, You're here to talk about the most recently, or one of the most recently reworked classes.
We'll look at that in a bit after the key. Well, that tier list is so cooked. Yeah, probably. Most definitely. Well, Hall's of Atonement. Yeah, we'll see. He's literally the race to world worst? Race to world first raid leader. He must know and or speak to people who know their shit. And Taznak knows his stuff. But if I remember correctly, Taznak, I do remember. Well, he's a very, very avid and talented sim crafter. But he's mainly in the Unholy, so I don't know what he's going to have said for Frost. But we'll see. We'll watch it.
5, 4.
It was a little troll because
3,
people were sandbagging.
2, 1.
That is the tech. That's what you should do. That would be a good video. That'd be a good react video. We'll react to it and then
I'll record it.
and put it on my YouTube. Fuck off, DH. I mean Devovoka. It's my damage. Is Ryder dead compared to Deathbringer? Hell no. Ryder might be better. What the fuck? Get out of here. Hoping every single breath hit crit. Thanks, boss. My man Civics. Oh, my bad. My bad. Lag, hello. Hello? Dude, if you stand on that, you can't hit him. That's fucked. Gimme. No. No, you silly sausage. That's my death and decay. Guys, he's so healthy. it's worth doing a small burst here. Hey Obli, I know I think you mean DB is better for AoE, but how much better is Rider in single target in comparison to DB? Oh yeah, you literally correct yourself. Yeah, no, it's they're pretty much on par. Rider will have like a tiny... Oh, I'm such a goon! Misaligned my CDs.
CD's nuts.
Such an idiot. I think Unholy is better than Frost. I think Unholy might be better than Frost in keys. I don't know if it is in Raid though. Why do we go... Are we resetting? Why do we not just go through? Because then we get rid of any sort of like ninja pulling that might happen here. If you go through this way, you have to kill this anyway. You might as well do this first, so none of these toilet groundskeepers ninja this. Am I the only person in the game that knows that? I think more people know this, but not in your key. I'm actually an idiot as well because I have to like ground myself. This is the PTR. People don't know. I'm expecting them to know what to do before it's even out. But we made it actually. People died. I just interrupted nothing. Sitting at 15 mil overall right now is actually the highest we've done so far. And for raid, Unholy is better. Probably not. I'm gonna lose my stacks. Coming from YouTube videos, my main's Unholy, so you want to check out how I'm doing on the PTR. Very nice. Welcome. If I had all my cooldowns, things would be a lot different. Need to get away from this fucking gargoyle, dude. Off for that. That could have been a lot worse. Did it change the rotation much? Depends what you play. But for Sanlayn, it's basically the same. It's insane. Except you want to press Soul Ring for now, because your mage just does so much damage. All of your minions really do. What? I'm not copying here, surely. Probably could have. Probably could have them been more. They have a link to the Plater profile and Death Knight Weeper. Yeah, they're mine. So if you subscribe to my Twitch, you get them. It's simple. If you're in the top end of Brady, go to play whatever you like more. Yeah, 100%. There's no need to worry about shit like that. You don't need to play what's like the most abyss. In my opinion. Please don't die now. Please don't die now. I can't possibly warrant doing another APOC now. The difference between like low keys and high keys is that you would just like you could just pop the cooldowns like on cooldown. So pack will have a burst at the start and a burst at the end before they're dead, and that's going to make your DPS so much better than just doing one at the start and then waiting for the next pack. Think about it: if 30% of the fight is you bursting, as opposed to 15%. Obviously, it's going to be a lot higher on the overall at the end of the day. always pull it back. Always. And I just put my cooldowns as well. Like, there's so much patrol here. You have to pull it back. Think about this. The packs here are like foreskin. That chat got really quiet after I said that. Oh, I almost put my cooldowns. I would hate that. Epidemic over Discord and 4-5 pack. Mate, Epidemic over Discord and like a 3-pack. I'm sure we're going to time this now. The timer is so tight. Music sucks. Oh man, I really don't want to pop here. I don't want to pop anything here. This is like the worst HP that these two could be. Everything got all my CDs. Just gonna wait a little bit for the ads to come. Fuck. Should have D8 before. Leave me really bottom. That's a resto druid. Lad. Hey, Baboo. How you doing? We're done here. This is over. This is so over. I spent my APOC really late as well. So now I'm gonna I spent all my cooldowns really late on that one as well because they've been pushed back, which means that this next ad pack I will have nothing for ages. More in. Oh, we're fucked. We are cookaged. Damn, man. Hey, what's the best talent build for Unholy by 9M plus? No one knows yet. Shit, lost my stacks. But this one's pretty good. This is Sanlayn Commander. Fine, and you? Always on top? Looks like it. What's going on with my fucking... Why is my editor going all weird? Oh, fuck. No. I think it's GG. Oh, there you go. How's the DK grind going? It's going good. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying just doing something different, you know. But Sanlayn is kicking ass. Unholy seems to be kicking serious ass. Yeah, I mean, 11 mil overall, pistols 15. It's kind of shit. We've wiped a couple times as well. I'm gonna do Rider after this. Go back to Rider, see how that is. Because we did Rider earlier today, and that was really good. So, I know we've done quite a substantial amount of time with Sanlayn. Done what, like about 3 hours worth of Sanlayn? Because I did 2 hours now and an hour before I went to the gym. So we'll do Rider. I think they're speaking in Chinese, but I think what they're saying is reset. It's mop gold timer dungeon. Yes, dude, bringing it out. Got to rep the colors. You know what I mean? I used to. Gotta let everyone know that I used to shag. Hey, Oblique. Prefer Frost or Unholy now? I don't. I prefer Frost, but the damage from Unholy is really consistent. I need to get a snack at the bridge. I am running on fumes. How is and how is Frost with 2-hand or 1-hand? It's 2-hand. Just get yourself a 2-hand and then you're sorted. The DPS is negligible between the two of them. If anything, 2-hand might be better. So just get yourself a 2-hand and you'll be okay. Yeah, it was perfect. It was such a good set, man. They've never topped this. Name a DK set that's come out that's better than this. Oh! DK video. I'm gonna get a snack out the fridge and then we're gonna react to the Max's DK video. Or Max's tier list video. a quesadilla in the air fryer. I'll grab that afterwards. Okay. Thank you very much, Kelth. Thank you very much. Somebody can show you build. Yeah. That's what I used. That's what I slammed with. Just check it out. Alright. Shall we have a look at this video then? Let's grab the video.
In Death Knight DPS, and I'm interested to see. It's a pretty big roller coaster, right? I think in the like the promotional materials, they're like,
Hi, bro. Nice arms.
like we've reworked Unholy, and then the first patch was just like only frost changes, and like Unholy had barely any. Like, what do these specs look like to you? It doesn't have to be Raider Mythic Plus necessarily yet. Just like, what do you think about the reworks in general?
Let's.
How long is this video, by the way? Does anyone know? Is it like how long is the DK segment? I know how long the video is, but how long is the DK segment?
Start with the one that's kind of a nothing burger, Unholy. The changes to Unholy are, I don't know how else to put it other than it's the same thing, just with like a slightly different coat of paint. Like, nothing's really different there. It doesn't play any different, doesn't really add any new tools for things for it to do. It's just bland, the same as it ever was, same as it's been since Legion. It's just kind of whatever.
It's not that long. Okay, cool.
When it comes to Frost, though, the Frost changes are actually really, really good in a lot of ways, but also a little bit awkward in others. But in general, Frost like got a top-down rework to basically its entire talent tree. Changes a lot of things about how it plays, a lot of tools it has. But the thing I don't particularly love about it is they kept the playstyle essentially the same. So, like, if you're familiar with Frost already, you could probably just pick it up and play it in, 11.2 without any issues at all, just because of how similar it is at its core.
Spending Killer Machine. Spending running power to try and get a Killer Machine of things in the obliteration window in Pillar. Still the same, to be fair. Pop and breath.
Yeah, I actually personally, this totally, maybe I shouldn't even say, but I actually kind of don't like it. I feel like it took there was definitely some like quality of life changes that were really nice, but I don't, and I.
What? Yeah, I'm intrigued to see
I'm in the minority here.
I'm intrigued to hear this.
But I just don't like what they did to breath. They made it like pretty brainless, and I miss that part of it. And I like, I was looking, and this is.
I do not at all.
Also another stupid thing. You know how like everyone has like their little UI packages now, and like they have their big buttons that matter on the top bar, and then like they have their utility stuff on a
Exclamation mark UI. Get my UI.
Smaller bar just below it. Bro,
For Twitch subs.
Bro, that top bar for Frosty K got fucking nuked. Like the amount of buttons that are on there, like you don't care about tracking D&D anymore. Remorseless Winter's gone. It's just like you're just looking at it, and it's just aesthetically not big.
On Twitch, sorry, the command doesn't work on YouTube. Some shit.
Bigger than the utility row, and that's just, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Frost basically boils down now to just press shiny button, It's like different coat of paint for ret.
Yeah, I feel like Frost was so much more than that, but I know there's just this part of the community that just absolutely hated a lot of the stuff that made them different for a long time, and maybe Blizzard just caved on that. But also, here's the thing, ret is really basic, but it's also still really well designed and really well made. You can make a basic easy WoW class that also has high levels of...
Listening to Max, who isn't playing Frost more than on a dummy or for more than 15 minutes, so yeah,
mastery and stuff, and is fun to do over and over again. So I'm not saying it isn't that, but would you say generally you're positive about it, the Frost one?
Frost, yeah, generally positive. Probably like, if I had to rate it on a scale like 1 to 10, it'd be like a 7. Better than average, but not like incredibly cool.
Yeah. Okay.
It was a 10. It was a 10. Like, actually, the way that Frost feels is a 10. The way that Frost feels is a 10. The way that Frost. I don't know. I think that 7's a bit harsh.
So I know they've gotten a lot of changes recently, but I would just ask this right away. Do you think they are a meta Mythic Plus spec, Frost or Unholy?
Neither of them right now, especially after the nerfs to Deathbringer, especially Frost a couple days ago. I don't think Frost stands a chance anymore. Like, it'll probably be an A tier spec for Mythic Plus, but that's about as high as I'd put it for now.
The second he says A tier, straight up there. An S tier class is something that needs to be in the group. So like a mage and back then a hunter. That would be an S tier class. Like you weren't making a group and being like, oh, I need a Frost DK. But with a mage, it's like, yeah, you needed that. So then it's like, okay, so Frost DK does loads of damage and it's got some utility, but it's not got utility that you need to have in a key. So you pop it down to A. But now damage is comparable to other classes, so maybe it would even go down again. But
it could see some play with some comps, but I don't think it's going to be meta. As for Unholy, oh man, how much can I rant?
I trust you to be like pretty interesting while you're doing. You can rant away.
Okay, so Unholy, when it comes to Mythic Plus, is in this really awkward spot because they changed a bunch of stuff on the talent tree to kind of make it do the same thing it was already doing, but they also pulled back the utility. I mean, the same applies for Frost too, but we have worse AMZ. We no longer have Abomination's Limb.
Yeah.
So our Mythic Plus utility kind of got cut in half.
Yeah.
And all Unholy really ever brought to Mythic Plus was just a ton of AoE damage. But with the changes to the talent tree and the new talents they introduced, it kind of just doesn't compete in that same niche anymore, especially when you account for like the Bursting Swords nerf, or cap, I should say. There's a lot of factors that play into it that makes Unholy just not really that impressive anymore. It's probably like mid B tier at best. Just took a spec and gutted it.
yeah, so we know that that's not true because we have seen today that both Sanlayn and Rider are dominating, if not better, than Frost. So Frost is an A tier, Unholy should also be an A tier. There's no difference between the two. Damage profiles are the same. Every 45 seconds you have a shitload of burst, especially with the commander build. And you've got good single target now as well. So wherever Frost is, Unholy is as well. If we're stripping it right back down to just their damage.
Damn. Okay. I mean, that wasn't a long rant at all. But yeah, no, I agree with that. Although they were like the best DPS spec for an entire season, and I don't think that's been that's pretty hard to come by for DK. So at least that's a W. That happened.
Yeah, it was a good season.
Okay, so going into raid for both of these specs, you can start with either one, but just how do you see their raid viability working? And
all right, so they're going to move on to raid now, I suppose. So they might not talk about Mythic Plus again, but in my opinion, I think they're both A tier classes because I mean they're both slap. They both slap fucking hard. The only problem is you could say priority damage, but I'm not seeing that as being much of an issue with Unholy because, I mean, you get the mages, and the mages do the priority damage for you, and everything does hit quite hard. And I mean, you could switch out and then stop doing Epidemic and go into Deathcore, but Deathcore is so gutted, so like you couldn't even really do that. And I'd say you have a little bit more just spread AoE damage with Unholy, but you get the benefit of laying into one mob with Deathbringer Frost. You still get to lay into one mob way more than Rider would. So if you had Rider Frost DK versus Deathbringer Frost DK, you can choose. Do you want to do 1% more damage overall at the end of the dungeon, or do you want to have more meaningful damage in different places, and therefore you play Deathbringer? Also, with Deathbringer, you just need to complete your burst rotation. You just have to do that one time, and then you're done. Get your Reaper's Mark out, get your Exterminate spent, do your Bone Grinder to 5 stacks before Reaper's Mark explodes. Once you've done that, you are good to go for the rest of the key. Well, until you get to the next 45-second window. But after that, like if you fuck shit up, it doesn't really matter because all your burst is all here, and then it's done. Whereas with Rider, it's a constant flow. And then after your burst is done, you have to not even just your burst, but let's just break burst into the first half of your burst and the second half of your burst. With Rider, the first half and the second half both need to be done precisely with popping Trollblade's Fury, but Deathbringer just has the first half. You just have to complete the standard popping a Bone Grinder, popping a Reaper's Mark. That's it. That's done. And then after that, you don't need to play the game and focus too much. You're just pressing shiny buttons. So Rider is arguably harder to play. So in Mythic Plus, I would say when there's so much shit going on, you just want to have Deathbringer done. You just shoot it, done it, and then you're playing the normal game and doing the damage on top of that. And not to mention as well, the Rhyme damage that comes with it, because Rhyme is so good, you have to press Rhyme. You don't really get that with Rider. Then again, with Mythic Plus, with Unholy, it's just flat damage everywhere. So it's like, because Unholy now has the same sort of benefits that Frost had, where you go into a Frost single target spec, AoE spec, you have all the single target benefits. You have that now with Unholy, and you have a bit of Execute. You have a tiny bit of Execute with Deathbringer as well.
Actually, maybe what you can start with is
Looking hench today. Stop it. Same. I don't know why they take Protection Warriors so high. Yeah, well, this is for raid, so I mean, I'm not too sure. I did some raid testing, but I probably did not do anywhere near the extent that Max did. But for Myth Plus, damage is really low. Prio is not for being meta. I mean, yeah, you wouldn't bring something, like I said, the meta is something you need to have in your group. Like right now, Shadow Priests are fucking owning, doing loads of damage and provide power infusion. Like that's something you'd be like, oh, okay, maybe I'll bring a Shadow Priest for that. But other than wounds, isn't Holy really that bad? I don't think so. Not after we played today. I think after today, it's really changed my mind on it. Any word from Unhalted about the Ghoul? He said that he can have a look at it after the race to world first when he's got more time. But honestly, he's not the biggest. It's like very far below, very far down on his list of things that are important to him. I played this entire Unholy expansion and I'm starting to enjoy Frost Deathbringer. And you will, because it does feel good. Right, let's move into the raid.
this might also be a rant. How you feel about their opinion on, you mentioned their Mythic Plus utility got cut in half, but like technically their raid and utility got increased. Although I know within the DK community, there are still people that are like in raid, it's not actually buff because like they don't get absorbed. Like it doesn't actually get absorbed in raid. Where and I'm looking at that like, bro, when we put down AMZs and like when we're doing the raid and there's raid AoE happening, that shit actually just gets vaporized instantly. So it's like, for me, it's like in my opinion, like AMZ's way, way better in raid.
I think that's so true. Like, you only... Oh, shit. Thank you for the gifted tier 1 sub, you little legend. Thank you very much, Vitoli. Love you. Fucking beast. Yeah, I agree. I think that the AMZ change is good. Like, the AMZ had a cap before. That's not good. Now, it doesn't have a cap, so you can use it for some fucking proper techers. Well, we continue.
But I'm interested to hear your take on it, and just like, what do you think about that whole situation? They say they're going to make grips always something that is needed.
Okay, yeah, this is absolutely going to be a rant, like you said. So let's start with AMZ. The AMZ changes in general, they are a buff for Mythic Raid, especially when you're looking at like the cutting edge crowd. If you're going to be pushing the bleeding edge, you're going to be, raiding Mythic, in the first couple of weeks, AMZ will absolutely be a buff for you. But for pretty much everybody else in the entire game, it's a nerf because they'd never hit that absorb cap anyway. So it's basically just doubled cooldown, absorbed less damage in general, and overall the AMZ stuff is going to be a nerf to like 99% of players because only the 1% is doing that mythic rating push. And then there's Abomination Limb, which, I mean, I'll be real, wasn't that useful in raid. So that's kind of like a whatever change. Last time I think Abomination Limb was actually useful in raid was like Anduin.
Yeah, Anduin was really sick. I mean, it was always, I think it wasn't that it wasn't.
I've had more times where I've actually wiped the raid because of A-Bomb Limb than helped. 1 second, I just need to let my girlfriend in. So you hear that? So, very hard. Right, let's do this. Come with you. So, Charlie, girlfriend just came home with her friends, so we'll get this done, and we'll get this done quick. Right. Oh yeah, yeah. I'll have some pizza. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have some pizza. Thank you. Just a margarita. Thank you. Love you. Bye. Pizza, bitch. Anyway, right. Let's why is that got done? Let's go. That's my girlfriend. Right, let's carry on.
Like needed. Yeah, I'd say annuals last time was needed. I think what they said was it existed as an option, and it's just you could just death grip a bunch of things by just pressing one button, and it happens so infrequently that it basically just replaced the need for death grip to matter. As to why they removed it, which I guess there's like some truth to that, but then you'd have to reduce the amount of grippable targets going forward. But yeah, anyways, keep going.
Yeah, and then you have the grip changes, which reducing the cooldown, that's kind of fine.
He said, yeah. Okay, yeah. No, he's speaking facts. Like, what's the point of having Abomination Limb? What's the point of having Death Grip if you've just got Abomination Limb?
And they said, their goal is to make Death Knight's utility in raid something that, rivals Warlock, where it's not directly a raid buff. They've, in my honest opinion, completely failed at that still. Because grip and AMZ are still not universally...
Yeah, Hellstones are turbo bis on every fight. They're crazy. Gateway, I would say Gateway is pretty close to grip, right? Like there for about as many fights as you like, Gateway is nice. Grip is also nice. Maybe Gateway is a little bit better.
You want to know how many things I gripped this raid? I gripped ads on Sticked when I was farm. They didn't even need me because they killed it without me. I gripped nothing else. This raid we've just had, I gripped nothing.
But like, I'm not even talking about the wipe recovery stuff, which is probably also invaluable, but literally just Hellstones are useful / required on every single hard mythic raid boss, and grip just isn't, right?
Yeah, and that's the major thing. Like, we're lacking something that's universally applicable, something that's good on
grip this
every fight, something that makes DKs want to be there for every single fight rather than them, gambling on, hey, the final boss here absolutely needs grip, and then everybody just puts on the BFA belt and knocks him back anyway.
Yeah. Okay. I like it. Well, I don't like that, but I like the passion. All right, so we are ranking DK for raid. All those things considered. We can probably just purely think about their throughput.
Yeah, let's start with Frost. After the nerfs the other day, I'd probably put it like high B tier, maybe like right above Fury.
Okay. I just tried to put them in a different. Wow. I'm not even gonna tell you what I just tried to do.
I'm watching you on stream.
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
crazy. I just did that. Okay.
Grip is not a raid buff. Grip is not a raid buff.
Yeah, so Frost, high B tier. It's not the best spec, but it does bring some really nice, ability to do both single target and cleave, which this raid has a lot of. And that's like Frost's biggest strength, where it can have builds where it does both. But its damage just isn't there anymore after the nerfs, which, brought it back from, low S to high B, and it's just a bit of a shame.
Yeah. Okay. Unholy.
Frost has a very desirable damage profile for raid. Think of Overnax. No one was competing with you in Overnax. Right. I think it comes out the woodworks. Burst AoE and somewhat sustained AoE is very good. I would say he has a point though. Just like Fury, well, to be honest, Fury Warrior brings Battle Shout. Windwalker brings debuff. BM Hunter brings just lust, maybe. Survival Hunter, same thing. We don't even have that. We have one AMZ, and we have grips that we don't even use. You actually want Monk for the buff. So if Monk and Frost do the same amount of damage, you bring a Monk. So this is Dobby.
Bottom of Dobby. Like, there's no reason to play the Spec and Raid right now. It doesn't do anything special. It can't cleave. It has a little bit better single target than average, but that's still not a reason to bring Unholy.
Okay.
But then again, it's the same thing. Their damage is comparable to each other now. It's basically the same, except it has an execute. So, and everything Frost can do, Unholy can do as well, but Unholy has an execute. So if you have a fight where execute damage is important, this is important. Not to mention as well, if you play Unholy, you take buffs and from other people much better, if that makes sense. Like Lust, you really like the haste from Lust. You don't really give a shit about the haste from Lust with Deathbringer. Obviously, I'm solidifying that. Solidifying? I'm squeezing that down. Like, everyone loves Lust, but no one loves Lust like Unholy does. So PI, Lust, all that makes you a really good target, which means you are good to be in the raid because you're a good target for these things. Otherwise, they can go to waste. But again, I do think it's a bit weird that they're in different categories considering they're the same DPS.
And we talked about the raid buff thing a little bit, but like
Same DPS, except they do like Unholy's DPS is probably like Unholy has its niche, Frost has its niche, therefore they're the same.
like just in general, if there's anything you would change about DK, if you could, what would you do?
I mean, there's obviously the raid buff thing, but the biggest thing right now would probably be taking a look at just the utility in general, because you have stuff like Death Grip, AMZ, but then there's differences between the specs in terms of the utility. Like Blood has Gorfian's Grasp, Frost has, it's Frostworm's Fury, which will stun enemies, but Unholy gets kind of shafted in that regard because it can't even use Control Undead in the spec tree without losing its primary pet. It doesn't really have anything in the class
Fair enough. I've never controlled Undead in the raid ever.
tree either. So, like, look at Death Knight utility. That'd be my thing for him.
No, I think that's definitely
Kind of sounds like I'm arguing with him, but I'm not. I actually agree with him.
real and true. Like compare it to other like melee stops you would have in a dungeon. Even like it's just lacking in like pretty much every area there. All right, cool.
Yep.
Love to hear that. Thank.
Dungeon wise, completely, yeah, completely. I actually have controlled Undead stuff in dungeons before. It's been a long time, but I have done. So yeah, that makes perfect sense with that. Raid, not so much.
Thanks for still taking the call, especially with the meth thing, and obviously good luck to you guys this tier. Hope you have fun doing.
Yep.
Analyst jobs are weird, man.
Yeah, that's probably it. Which is good though, because that means you can now head off. But yeah, I think they are kind of in the right space, but like you would put them both at the same level with each other. Like, yeah, Dobby, I don't understand that. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of dooming going on in this, and it's not his fault. Like, I think he knows a lot more about Unholy. He also knows a lot about DK. So, no shade, no hate, no nothing. But my personal opinion is that I think wherever you put Frost, you put Unholy as well. So if you're putting Unholy in B tier and it can't get out of B tier, then Frost surely goes there too. The only I wouldn't even say that a difficulty difference would separate them because they're not. Unholy is not difficult now. But yeah, what do we think, chat? You can see the end of the video to see what they take that better DK. Who's this then? Oh, what do you mean? What they take better? I think this is the only guy that spoke to him. I think no, is it not? We're not gapping everyone by 500k in the raid. Literally unplayable. I understand rogues should be a lot higher as well because they do have shadow step. Oh, who is this? Not Taysnack? Who's this? This is Taysnack. Snapfu, thank you very much for the sub. Anyway, we'll call it there. Okay. That's a vid. Okay, right, I've got to go. Another utility ability would have been actually. Ooh, oh, If you got another utility ability that was more universal like Warlock, it would get us to A. Yeah, I don't think grip. You have to design fights around grip, which means that if you do that, you then have to bring a DK, which then puts them into a higher tier than what they already are, because you have to do it. But you have to bring, like, in order for grip to work, you kind of have to. Unholy damage profile is worse compared to Frost. Compared to Frost, is it? I don't think it is. Like the priority damage thing, that's not really a thing anymore. 45-second burst, you've got that. AoE, target cap. Maybe you could see Frost doing a better target cap. That's it. So unless you're doing Mythic Plus and its pulls of like 20, then that's where Frost would shine. Which would you put that into another tier for that? Considering Unholy has its damage profile as well, like Execute, which is good, which is worthwhile. Imagine you have a boss fight where you need to kill the boss in a certain amount of time from 30% to 0. Frost wouldn't do that anywhere near as well as Unholy would, and that might be the difference between killing it if you brought 2 Unholies versus 2 Frost DKs to the raid. So arguably I'd say that's a more important damage profile to be good at than being able to do 20 targets, uncapped AoE. Yeah, that's just my personal opinion on DKs at the moment and how they're looking. Yeah. Anyway, chat, I've got to go. Time to go see my girlfriend. I think in like a 10-second damage amp window, Unholy's dog. Maybe. Because only Unholy has a bit of ramp to it, possibly. But I wouldn't say it's that different. I wouldn't say it's too different. Not nowadays. You have massive, like, honestly though, you could then Breaths or Frost's like 5-second burst is amazing because you get Reaper to pop. It's just whenever Reaper pops. When Reaper pops, you're doing well. If you can get Reaper to pop all the time during these damage amps, then oh my god, Reaper will be far better. Like Demencius, you could see Reaper, you could see Deathbringer having some play, and then but then again, if that damage amp is in Execute, Unholy's winning. Unholy's definitely winning.